Hi everyone. Okay, so welcome here on the road to Afcon 2023 as I give you the last group, that is Group F, where we have DRC, Tanzania, Morocco, and Chipolopolo boys, that is Zambia. Now looking at DRC has qualified 19 times at the Afcons and they've won twice. But it's been very long time ago. The last time I think the one was in 1970 something there. Okay, but in recent years, well, they've performed relatively well, ending third in 1998 and in 2015, but in the last AFCON they did not qualify. Okay, now they can boast of a pool of players who play in different leagues, especially in Belgium, some of them in France, others in Turkey, and we can talk of the captain, that is the Chancellor member, who plays in France. There's also Dylan in France, Kalulu, and then they've got some players who are in Belgium. So this is DRC for you. Okay, 19 editions they've been there, and they only won twice, but that's some long time ago. Okay, now moving forward to Tanzania. Now when you're looking at Tanzania has qualified twice, and this time around is going to be the third time qualifying. So it was in 1980 and in 2019, and of course those both times they were eliminated at group stage. Okay, and also they are being looked at as the underdogs of Group F. I don't know about this underdog issue thing. Okay, because I believe the ball is round, anything can happen. And again, DRC have already qualified for the 2027 edition because they're going to be hosting, so they've qualified as a host. Okay, if nothing changes along the way on the journey to 2027, well, they've already qualified by the fact that they're going to be hosting the tournament. Okay, now they can boast of players who play locally. Mainly their squad involves those who play locally, and those are in the second division in England. Okay, we can talk of Haji, who plays for Portsmouth. Okay, we have others who are in Turkey. So that's more about it, about Tanzania. Okay, now going to Morocco. Like when I mentioned the name Morocco, I think most of us will believe like, oh, Morocco, this is the big team in Africa. Indeed, it is a big team in Africa, but let's take a look at the statistics, what they say. Morocco is qualified a whooping 20 times. Okay, they've qualified 20 times, but one will expect that since they've qualified this much and they are one of those teams to reckon with, to talk about in Africa, they've only won once. They've only won once. That is in 1976. Most of us were not even born that time. They won in 1976. Okay, so when you want to look at these statistics, their recent best performance, we'll be talking of maybe in 2004, in 1998, and in 2017. Another time in 2004, they ended up as runners-up. Okay, and then 1998 and 2017, they were in the quarterfinals. So you can see that. Not really what we expect of a big team in Africa. Okay, we would expect the statistic to be they've won 5, 7, 8 times, and this is. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay, the last Afcon 2021, of course, they were eliminated by Egypt. Okay, they were beaten by Egypt, and therefore they were eliminated in the quarterfinals. Okay, now their captain is Romain Saïssi, and they can boast of players like Achraf Hakimi, who plays for PSG. There is Nausu, who plays for Bayern Munich. They also have Naef, who plays for West Ham, Riyad for Real Betis, Abrat for Man United. Others, they play for Seville, for Olympiacos, others in Turkey. So when it comes to players, they really do have a very rich pool of players, but we're going to see how they're going to perform. We need a win, Morocco. We need you to take the AFCON. Okay, I mean, you're one of the big names out there representing Africa, so we really need to have something on paper. Okay, now moving to Chipolopolo, whom I'm going to be supporting, that is Zambia. Well, Zambia, they've been there 18 times, okay, including 2023. They've been there 18 times, but they won in 2012. Okay, they won in 2012, so which is good thing. So in 2021, which is the previous AFCON, they did not qualify there. All right, now they're being coached by Avram Grant, and they're being captained by Luambo Musonda. Okay, now goalkeepers, we can talk of their goalkeepers. Most of them, I think 3 of them, they play in Zambia, okay? And we've got Mulenga Lawrence, who's a power dynamos. They also talk of, defenders like Kabwe, who is in Iraq, who plays in Iraq. There's Mpande, who is in Israel. They've also have Frankie Msonda in Scotland. And then they've got someone who plays in, I'm forgetting the name, who plays in China. And they've got their forward like Patson Daka, who plays for Leicester. Fashion Sakala, who is in Saudi Arabia. And Lamek Banda, who is at Lacey. So these are some of the players that are in the Chipolo Polo team there, that is for Zambia. And this group here, we cannot really rule out any team here. Any team can just come out on top of this group, okay? Any team, but of course, I am going to be going for Zambia, DRC, Tanzania, and Morocco in that order, okay, in that order. All right, so anyway, this is all I have for you in Group F. This is the final group that we have 6 groups made up of 4 teams, making up 24 teams, okay? So this is all I have for you right now, and I'm going to be back giving you more stories, more news about Afcon 2023 as the days draw closer and closer to January the 13th. Okay, now Group F, DRC, Tanzania, Morocco, and Zambia. Which team do you think is going to come out on top of Group F? Until then, take care.